When you finance a solar PV system through the state of Hawaii's GEMS program, you're estimated to save 5 to 20% or more on your electric bill. But the savings estimate is not a guarantee, and in some cases, you could still end up paying more than what you're used to. The good news is that in many cases, there are simple usage adjustments that can help. Here are some of the most common situations where your bill may appear higher than you remember. Sometimes the utility may not apply your new billing plan right away. For a few months, your bill might show little to no cost before the first program charge appears. The first program charge is also prorated, so it may be a smaller amount than your regular monthly program charge. Once your program charge is on bill, your total utility bill will depend on how much energy you use and when you use it. So this is your original electric bill. The Money Saver charge plus any leftover grid purchases are factored into your estimated savings. Any extra usage that your system can't cover is still purchased from the grid. This is the amount you have direct control over. Your system is sized to cover your usage at the time of application. Using more energy, especially when the sun isn't out, will draw from the grid at regular utility rates. The biggest contributors to high energy use are typically air conditioning and hot water, but also consider kitchen and laundry appliances, pools and hot tubs, and power tools. New renters, kids returning home, or visiting relatives can easily increase your overall energy use. More people using lights, appliances, and hot water will show up on your bill, even if they are being careful. If you plan to purchase an electric vehicle, the GEMS program allows your solar PV system to be sized larger to account for the additional energy needed to charge the EV. The added system size is based on the estimated mileage of the gas-powered car you stated you would be replacing with an EV. Because of this, your monthly program charge permanently reflects the larger system size, even if the EV is not ultimately purchased. As a reminder, applicants sign an attestation confirming that they will replace their gas vehicle with an EV. Your PV system was therefore designed to ensure that the energy needed to fuel your future EV is produced by the system. How that energy is used will depend on your setup. If you have batteries, your EV charging will draw from stored solar energy. If you do not have batteries and charge your EV at night, the charging energy will come from the grid, offset by credits depending on your interconnection program. One way to reduce the amount of grid energy used is to charge your EV during the day when your solar system is actively generating power. And here's the key part. The sooner you trade in your gas car for an EV, the sooner you'll start seeing the savings that your system was sized for, because you'll stop buying the gas and start using the energy that your system was designed to produce. Whether or not an EV is ultimately purchased, your post-PV electric bill may be higher than your pre-PV bill. However, households that follow through with replacing their gas vehicle will still benefit from savings associated with no longer purchasing gas. In Hawaii, the price of oil directly impacts the utilities rates. Oil prices can go up for many reasons, including changes in demand or supply and overall market conditions. So even if your energy usage stays the same, the cost of electricity you buy from the grid can still increase. The weather also plays a big role in both how much energy your system produces and how much energy you use. Cloudy or rainy periods reduce the amount of solar power your system makes, while hot or humid days can increase air conditioning use. This can lead to higher bills at certain times of the year, although they usually average out annually. Lastly, if you've tried all the previous options and your bill is still high, your system might require a closer look. Shade from trees and other tall objects might be blocking the sun from your panels. So can excessive dirtiness on the glass. If you think it's not generating or storing power properly, contact the contractor who installed your system. Do not attempt to access the system yourself or hire an outside contractor, as this may void your warranty. For more information, refer to the warranty provided to you by your contractor. Thank you for being a part of the GEMS program and for supporting Hawaii's clean energy future. Your participation helps our islands move toward greater energy independence and a healthier community for all. If you ever have questions, we're here to help. Visit gems.hawaii.gov for more information.